Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution awarding the contract and approving the contract and bond for Heather Lynn Sewer Project. Bids were solicited for this project with the low bid from Sulzberger Excavating in the amount of $77,584.30. The engineer's estimate was for $63,970.50. The higher price is related to the cost for steel sheet piling and higher unit prices due to the small quantity. Revetment stone will be purchased by the city at a cost of $9,615, bringing the total project cost to $87,199.30. It is staff's recommendation that the contract be awarded to Sulzberger Excavation in the amount of $77,584.30, and the contract and bond also be approved. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Moved by Jerry.
Second, Your Honor.
Second by Scott. Discussion.
Is this work to be done yet this year?
The completion date for this project is at the end of September. That's why we're going ahead and awarding and approving the contract on the same night, because we want to have them get right to work to install the sanitary sewer. And then Sulzberger Excavating also has a contract with Heatherland to complete the rest of their internal sewer, so that hopefully all of their sewer can be buttoned up by the end of fall.
Very good. That's good. Thank you, John.
Anyone else, Council?
Is this our total share of the cost of the project? Or is this our share of the total cost to the city?
Yes,
I don't-
this is our share of the project cost, and it's funded out of the, Steve, help me out here, I can never remember the name of the sewer fund.
Sewer extension.
There it is.
But we're not,
Is where
it's really not a partnership. We're bringing it into this point.
And we
the
stop at
city's
that point.
paying for that.
Yes.
And the rest of the project is Heatherland owners. So it's not a
Correct.
shared deal.
right.
Because they requested the annexation.
Correct.
Any other questions or comments? Anyone? Nothing? Once again, thank you, John. Appreciate it. This will be a roll call. Jerry?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Bob Bynum?
Aye.
And Diane?
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on the installation of handicap parking stalls on Sheridan Street for 801 Park Avenue. A request has been received from Efrain Sanchez, owner of 801 Park Avenue, to install 2 designated handicap parking spaces on the Sheridan Street side of his property. In September 2008, the City Council approved a policy establishing a uniform method for approving/disapproving requests for handicap parking stalls in residential areas. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. This hearing will be held on Thursday, August 18, 2011, at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Moved by Diane,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Bob Bynum. Discussion. Diane?
Aye.
Bob Bynum?
Aye.
Jerry?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
And Mark?
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution approving the low bid for the Second Street apartment parking lot improvements project. 4 bids were received, with a low bid from Higher Construction in the amount of $40,506.20. This project is in conjunction with Phase 2 of the Mad Creek Levee Improvement Project. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Moved by Phil
Second, Your Honor.
and second by Jerry. Discussion? Phil?
Aye.
Jerry?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Bob Bynum?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
And Scott?
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to install a stop sign at the intersection of University Drive and Northport Drive. This intersection is located by the Hampton Inn, Culver's, and the Maid-Rite/GameStop strip mall. With the addition of the Aldi's grocery store, there is concern about the additional traffic flow on these roads. Currently, the yielding right-of-way is unclear. The proposed stop sign on University Drive will allow the Northport traffic to flow without stopping. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Moved by Diane,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Scott. Discussion. Yes, you certainly, if you'll please come to the podium.
Name.
Mike Jones with Culver's. Just a question. I was just curious, is there a reason why we're just putting the one in instead of additional on the other side on Northport Road? Because when I was out there looking at it today, there was probably almost 2 accidents, so there's definitely a need for it. But I guess I was just kind of concerned because at other times I'll see cars flying down Northport Road and kind of whipping in. So I don't know if maybe an additional stop sign is needed on both ways, or a speed limit sign, or some other form. I was just curious as to why there wasn't.
Sure. Thank you, Randy.
The point is well made. This is a T intersection, and normally at T intersections, our first the first thing we look at is a yield sign. However, where there is busy traffic, then we usually go to the next, which is a stop sign. Whether or not in the future it is necessary to have a 3-way stop, I think, will have to be looked at that point as traffic does pick up, as that area develops out there. For the time being, though, we feel as though we will enhance the safety quite a bit by installing one stop sign on University that allows the cross traffic, which is Northport, to make their turn onto University or go to cross. So the people that are on University, actually going north, east, whatever, will have to pull up and stop, and not just yield, but have to observe the traffic going both ways. your point's a good one, and it might be a fact that in the future, it will require a three-way stop. For the time being, we think that, a one stop will help quite a bit.
But like I said, something needs to be done.
You are correct. Any other questions, council, for either of these gentlemen? Anybody have any comment? Nothing? Thank you very much, Mandy, and thank you for coming to council. Your point is well taken, so thanks very much. All right, is there a motion to approve?
So,
No, did I do this right? Pardon?
It's already been seconded, so.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That motion carries 6-0. Right. You caught me, didn't you? Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to purchase a tractor for Kent Stein Park. 3 bids were submitted for this purchase, with a low bid from Elder Implement in the amount of $25,826. There is $28,000 budgeted for this purchase. The tractor will be used at both the soccer complex and Kent Stein Park on a regular basis and outside parks when needed. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Moved by Diane,
Second.
and second by Mark. Discussion?
I'm just thankful that it was a local bid that came in the lowest.
Good,
It's always good.
good. Anyone else, council? Those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to purchase a field painter for the soccer complex. 4 bids were submitted, with the low bid from Sherwin-Williams in the amount of $9,450. There is $9,800 budgeted for this purchase. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved.
Moved by Mark,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Scott. Discussion.
A quick question.
Yes.
This one is by far the lowest bid. Is it because the others had bells and whistles that we didn't need or something like that, or?
Yes, this card is actually very similar to, or this painter is very similar to a identical piece of equipment that Park Maintenance has, and instead of being a ride-on painter, this one actually has a card on the back. We did demo the piece of equipment at both Soccer and Kent Stein with great success. I've also checked with many sports managers and many facilities throughout the state of Iowa, and we've had a lot of success with this. We're also currently using, we've switched over to a local Sherwin-Williams paint here in Muscatine, and the Sherwin-Williams paint works very well with this piece of equipment as well.
Good, thank you.
Is this the first time Sherwin-Williams has bid on?
Yes, and actually they had approached us on it, this piece of equipment. It's actually a Graco painter, and again, it's identical to one that the street department, I believe, has with Public Works. So they brought it down. We did demo that with about 4 other painters at the same time, with the best success coming from this one. So again, we did try out some of the other painters, but as you can see, the bids are much higher because they were actually a ride-on painter rather than a cart on the background. So
Okay, very good. And again, it's local business.
yes, it is.
Yes,
And we've been
thank you.
supporting
Yeah.
Sherwin-Williams. They've been doing a great job for us.
Good, thank you.
Thanks.
Anyone else, council? No one? Those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to accept land donated to the City of Muscatine. The owner of the property would like to donate the property to the city for the benefit of the youth of Muscatine. The city would incur costs involved with the transfer of the property. In addition, within the next 20 years, if the property is used for anything other than benefiting the youth of Muscatine, it will revert back to the donor. The donation of this land will enhance the Kent Stein Park multi-use area project and allow for regulation-sized playing surfaces to be established. The Recreation Advisory Commission endorses the acceptance of this donation. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Moved by Bob Bynum, second by Jerry. Discussion?
Thank you to the Muscatine people who see the need in our community to continue the benefits of youth in Muscatine. It's very nice of them.
Anyone else, council? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request to upgrade the fire department's alerting system at the Public Safety Building. Communications Engineering Company was the only vendor to respond to solicitation for bids. Their bid in the amount of $39,612.30 meets the specifications that were developed. There is $40,600 budgeted for this upgrade. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Moved by Scott,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Diane. Discussion. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. And that motion carries 6-0. Very good. We've gone through these items in a rather large hurry tonight, Council. It's time for council communications. We'll start with Mark.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to congratulate the organizers of the Great River Days event on another successful year. Looked like it went off pretty well. I especially thought that the change structure on how they set up the carnival was an improvement over past years.